Hi guys, so I'm going to be looking at a few small towns in Australia and I'm going to be getting a feel for how the local property markets are tracking. Today's town is Murray Bridge in South Australia. It has a population of approximately 22,000 people. Murray Bridge is well known for having a first road bridge across the lower Murray River, which was known as the Murray Bridge and was completed at Edwards Crossing in 1879. Murray Bridge is located 76 kilometres southeast of Adelaide. The current number of real estate listings for sale in this specific area I'm showing you now is 81. House prices in this area have accelerated to the moon since COVID. Murray Bridge had a little bit of a bad reputation until recently, as you can see in this clip.
Now the community fighting back against the unwanted tag of Australia's meth capital. Murray Bridge is in the grip of an ice epidemic, with the highly addictive drug ruining lives and devastating families.
Murray Bridge on Adelaide's doorstep, a place known for its paddle steamers and houseboat holidays. But for all its beauty, this river town has a dark underbelly and it's crying out for help.
So now let's look at a few properties that are currently for sale for anyone who is looking to buy in the mighty Murray Bridge. The first one was listed on the 2nd of July 2025. The title says charming and convenient. The description says ideal for first home buyers, downsizers or investors looking for a move-in ready property in a sought after neighbourhood. Now it certainly is a sought after area, but mainly by rent seeking parasites, unfortunately. I noticed in the description there's no mention of the shared driveway with the people who live in the back section, but they must have forgot to mention that. The asking price is $495,000 to $520,000. So in Australia you have a strange range for some reason. And I don't know what would happen if you wanted to pay $525,000. I think they might decline the offer because you have to be in that range. So this property was last purchased in July 2018 for $125,000, which was a lot then, if you ask me. So if these sellers get $520,000, that is a very good return on their investment, don't you think? And sometimes I wonder if Australian real estate investors have a picture of Albanese on their walls because he really has been good to them, hasn't he? So the next property that I'm going to be looking at was listed on the 26th of July 2025. The title says 3-bedroom home plus sunroom, great investment or family home. The description says this ideal as a family home or solid investment property, currently leased until November 2025 at per week $380. There's some bad wording in that, but that's how it is in the description, so that's how I've had to read it. Now trust me, the photos inside this property are amazing. The decor is more 1970s than anything that was around in the 1970s. It just brings me back in time. The asking price for this house is $420,000 to $450,000 at another range. So to show you how out of whack Australian property is with reality, a 5.5% fixed interest rate loan, for which is about average right now, for $450,000 over 30 years would see you pay back $2,687 per month principal and interest, which works out as $671.75 per week. On top of that, you can have maintenance costs and council rates. But it's all okay because you'll be getting $380 per week from the current tenants. That should cover it. There really are some canny investors out there at the moment, I have to say. But young Australians, you really have literally been thrown to the wolves by successive governments. And this one, I have to say, has been by far the worst. This property was last purchased in November 2001 for $78,000. And yes, they overpaid then. So the final property that I'm going to be looking at in Murray Bridge was listed on the 14th of August 2025. The title says, "Quality property not to be missed." The description says, "This beautifully presented 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home sits on an allotment of 485 metres squared and provides the ideal mix of comfort and convenience." So this one is not on a mere section, guys. This is on an allotment. The asking price is $615,000 to $635,000. It was last purchased in July 2018 for $280,000. Now I have to say, if I didn't find out that the section that the house is built on was in fact an allotment and not just a mere section, then I would have thought that this property was way overpriced. But now I know that this property is actually built on an allotment, then I would say that $635,000 was far too cheap. This property should be in the many millions, I'd say. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's look around Murray Bridge. This is going to be a regular series, so be sure to like and subscribe to see more of these absolute bargains in some of these small towns in Australia. And if you are a young Australian or renter watching this, then I hope it has given you some hope that if you win Division 1 Lotto, maybe one day you too will be able to purchase one of these absolute mansions in Murray Bridge. Or even if you only win Division 2, you may still be lucky enough to be able to rent one of these properties for 6 months in the absolute paradise that is Murray Bridge. So thanks for watching, guys. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers for that.